going on, guys? Klutch here with your weekend PC mod review, the series where we check out the latest PC mod reviews over the past week. Some of the better ones. I try to cherry pick ones that I thought were either interesting or stuff that is really cool. Anyways, let's dive in. We've got 5 vehicle mods right here, and we also have, well, a set of placeable mods over there. You can ignore the truck. So let's dive in. We'll start over here with our vehicle mods. So the first mod we're looking at today, guys, is the John Deere 8000 series. Now this is an older 8000 series tractor from John Deere. Of course, everyone loves the John Deere mods. I think everyone's always looking for new ones. This one here came out just this last week, and I really do quite like it. It's great looking, good looking mod. So it comes in 4 different variants, from 8100 all the way up to the 8400, and those are just basically the horsepower ratings that you're going to find on these. Other than that, the options are all the same. Of course, you have a front weight option on this. You can change that to no weight to, I don't even know what this is, 1,400 pounds. I think we'll take a look at that in the store, or I should say kilos. Other than that, you do have wheel options, of course. You can go with the twins like we've gone here, or just the singles with weights, that kind of stuff. Nothing too out of the ordinary with any of this stuff. Just a decent looking tractor, especially when you jump up inside. We'll jump up into her. And you can see, I love the wheel that comes down. Now, a lot of the new mods do this, but I just thought that was great. And when you fire it up, you do get a digital display off on your right here with your RPM, your speeds, your time, your fuel. Everything works. That's so cool. Very good. Not bad for those of us who enjoy first-person farming. Now, as far as your lights, everything does come on as you'd expect, and as well as your turn indicators. Very cool. Let's go take a look at this quickly in the store. So of course, as you expect, there are no color options with this. Base horsepower is at 200 horsepower, which actually is not too bad. This is considered a medium tractor, just if you're looking for it in your store. Configuration, that's going to change your weight up front. You can see there you can go from nothing to having a bracket to going up to, what is it, 1,300 kilograms. That was close. I said pounds though, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I said pounds. Anyways, 1,300 kilograms is where you're going to max out there. You have an option for fenders. But nobody wants fenders, do they? Our GPS, which is a mod. The wheel setup, you can see here, we have Firestone singles, duals rear, and duals all around. That's your options there. I thought we had weights, but I guess we don't have a weight option on this one. So there you go. And as we scroll down, we do have an option for our engine setup. And like I said, that's just going to give you more horsepower, of course, and change your decal. There you go, to 8,200, 8,300. And if we go all the way to the 8,400, it's 320 horsepower. Not bad. And our last setup option is just the step with tank. You can kind of have 2 different options here, depending on exactly what you want it to look like. This one here will allow for a side panel or a side pony tank. You know what, we could probably show that off as well. So just be aware that this pack also comes with these Demco saddle tanks. Now these will connect to anything with a 3-point hitch, so be careful with that. You could connect it to any of our tractors that have a 3-point hitch. They will accept it front or rear. But if you have the connection points on the steps here, this means you can just drive up and connect. And there you go. It'll connect to the side. Now you've got an extra, I think it's 750 liters off the top of my head, but extra fertilizer or herbicide if you so desire. Kind of a cool little system, but just be aware that's what that's for. Our next mod is the Case IH3588. Now this is a bit of a throwback. This was out for, I believe, 15, it says even 13, and possibly FS11 as well. This is just an old tractor. Fantastic. It looks so different to pretty much anything else we have. Now this is also a center articulating tractor. I'll jump in and show you that in a sec here. Let's hop on in. Now, some of it looks a little dated, but all in all, guys, this does look not bad, considering it's been updated fairly well. Get her fired up. We'll pull this up ahead here, and I'll show you exactly how this thing turns, because it's a bit awkward. Yeah, it's a little strange. Now, I'm using a controller. I'm not using my my steering wheel, just to kind of show that if you're not super smooth with it, it's going to be a little bit jerky. Interior, once again, a little bit dated. It does have an RPM gauge and a speedometer up there as well. Actually, there's no RPM, is there? I thought that was RPM. It's not. Just speedometer. So it is what it is. The glass does look like it's got like a bit of a sheen to it, which is kind of frustrating, but not too bad. Let's take a look in the store quickly. So you will find this tractor in the medium tractor section. Its base horsepower and only horsepower is 160. You can't change your horsepower on this one. And the base price is 153,000. Is that right? It says 149 out front, but it's interesting that the wheels automatically get added on. Very strange. Anyways, so 153,000 is the base price on this one. So you do have Trelleborg and Michelin's. Those are your two options for tires. And then with your tire options, you obviously have, well, singles, doubles, rear, doubles, front. But also the color of the rim is changed in this menu, which is a little bit peculiar. So you can see here I'm changing the color of the rim as we go through all the different options. It's a little bit bizarre. Also, your design color, that's where you choose this. You don't have another option for it, but you only have red, yellow, and black as your options. Yellow is a bit of an odd color for me to have a case, but who am I to say? But that is it, guys. That's all your options there. The GPS, of course, is another mod, but that there is the IH3588. And next up, we have the Farmall 806, the case. IH Farmall 806, I believe, is technically the full name now. This is a pack of two different models. This is the 806, and there's a 706. I believe it's 706 as well that's available. Once again, just the horsepower is the main difference there, but there are a few other differences. Now, the actual design of this is pretty decent. There are quite a few options with this as far as your cab goes, but let's jump on in, or on up, I should say, because we're not really into a cab. And take a quick look. Fire this bad boy up. Sounds great. Love it. First person view, of course. You got your tachometer and speedometer both work there as well. I'm not a fan of the way the handle works. I think that's supposed to be on the side. That is one thing that's been missed on this one, it looks like. I'm pretty sure that should be over on the right-hand side. I don't think it should be above your steering wheel the way it's sitting right now. But I could be wrong. I haven't been on one of this particular model before. You can see how it's kind of wiggling around up on top of me there. The other issue I do have with this one is the lights. The lights don't quite work properly. I put the lights on, you see I don't have lights actually turning on there. And same with the back. There's no lights that actually come on, but there is lights that do kind of shine. Yeah, it's unfortunate that the lights don't seem to work on this particular model. But anyways, other than that, I do all my farming in daytime anyways. Let's go take a look at the store. I'll show you some of the options you've got for your cab here. So your base price is $6,800, base horsepower 90 horsepower. I believe the 809 series, or the 806 series I should say. Yeah, 806. It's only 95 horsepower, so you're not getting a big change there. But you can see here, base flat top fenders design. That is the standard design. Of course, we have a whole bunch of other ones we can look through here. Here, the rounded design. That's kind of something I'd be familiar with actually right there. But we scroll on down, we have, this is the roll bar. This is the one we had out on the farm just now. We go through with a roof, and then you have a full cab as well. And you also have, well, a different cab, different color scheme. It's pretty much the same. Actually, you know what? This one's a bit bigger. Look at that. And that's it. So there's quite a few different cab options on this. I don't know if the lights might work better on some of these other cab options. It's always potential. But on this particular model here, the lights I'm not really happy with, unfortunately. But that's okay. So, moving down to the next option, you have a different option for your exhaust. You got a chrome exhaust or the stock. And our wheel setups, we got weights, we got doubles, and doubles with weights. I think that's it, isn't it? Wow. Oh no, this one here as well. The plow. This is the one I've always been curious about. If someone in the comments can let me know, what would be the purpose of having plow duals? Is this just to keep the tractor going on a set path since the plow is going to be pulling you in that direction? I think that would be the purpose. I can't see another reason of having just a dual on one side and not on the other. Let me know in the comments if you're familiar with this. This is something I am not familiar with, but you can look at the different, the hub on this one's a bit different as well. Other than that, guys, you have your engine displacement, 706, or once again, like I said, the 806. It does change your grill, and it gives you an extra 5 horsepower. The odd thing is, it charges you 20 bucks a day for this one. This one doesn't cost you anything, so I don't know what that's about. Next up, front loader. That looks cool. You can have a nice front loader option as well. Of course, it doesn't come with any attachments included, but that there is it, guys. So that there is the Farmall 06 series. Not bad at all. And next up, we've got the Apache Chevy pickup. Now, this thing is pretty cool looking. I mean, this is a really nice looking mod. It's not extravagant. It doesn't have a massive engine in it by any sense of the imagination. I think it's a 3.9 liter or something along those lines it says. So it doesn't do crazy speeds. It can't tow a whole heck of a lot in that sense. It's just a nice looking farm truck, a nice looking classic farm truck for that matter. just jump on inside here. We'll fire it up for you. Lights on this look very nice. In fact, we'll get our blinkers on here as well. That looks great. I do like the Halo style rear tail lights as well. It's got this rain horn, of course it does. Interior as well. Interior looks great, and that speedo works. Look at that. Speedo works. Just a classic farm truck. Not a lot of options, guys. You do have, oops, we got the whole thing going here still. You do have options for a ton of colorings, a ton of chrome colors, a ton of matte colors. You can choose what kind of colors you want on this. Open the tailgate as well. But that's really the only option you have on this particular model. Not bad. So that there's the Chevy Apache. It's a 1958 Chevy pickup. Pretty cool looking. Now in behind that, we also have another mod that, well, simple transportation mod. I told you we had 5 mods over here, right? There was 5 originally. Well, do you see it? It's right here. This is actually a mod. You guys, you want to go for a ride? All right. It's a Soviet-era bicycle. I'm not quite sure why that. Now, it actually works fairly well. You got to remember to start it, however. If you don't start it, it gives you, well, a warning. Let's see. There we go. Now, there is no engine to start, so I don't know exactly what that means. But anyways, once you have it started, you can actually go for a bike ride. Now, this is great and good and all, but unless you're looking really closely right now, just don't look at his feet, because it makes me want to cringe so bad. Let's just watch. Oh yeah, look at that. That's fantastic. Somehow his ankles are attached to the pedals, and I don't know why the pedals are turning that fast, but they do. The hand grips are a little bit funky. It's same as, I believe, one of the motorcycle mods we had a while back that kind of give you these really long fingers that look kind of bizarre. But anyways, there's a bicycle. If you need one, it's 500 bucks. I don't know why it's 500 bucks. Who'd pay 500 bucks for this thing? Broken ankles are free. Alright folks, our last mod that I wanted to look at today is a placeable mod. And this is a bale auto stack auto pile shed system. It's actually pretty cool. It's the Europa Ballenlager pack. Not pronouncing that anywhere close to being right, but anyways, what it does is you drop your bales down in front of it, and it loads it and stacks it up, utilizing the best possible space as possible. It is seasons ready, of course, and this is what you're going to end up with. So we have, well, what, 248,000 liters plus another 4,000 over here, currently ready to go in this shed. Actually, just fired up, didn't it? Okay, it's going to move that over in a second. Anyways, just be aware that there is a different shed for each different bale type, from straw round, straw square, silage, grass, wet grass, dry grass, and hay. And as well, we have the small version of each of those, and we also have a larger version of each of those. So it's quite a big pack. It's all part of your global companies pack, so make sure that you have global companies installed if you're using this. Now, how this works is you have 2 different things. You have an input and an output, of course. And you can see here, the top is our input, the bottom is our output, if that makes sense. So in, bales in. So that's bales in up there, bales out down there. That's stored bales. So this is our stored bales. This is bales we're taking in right now. So you can see we only have the 1 bale we took in. I just tossed one in there just to make sure it still worked. Now, we go into our menu on this. Currently, you can see we're on auto start activated. We'll turn this off. Now, it does take, how much does this take? It's like 100 million liters per hour. So you don't have to worry about that. As many bales you can stick here every minute, it should move that bale over. Let me just advance time for a sec here. And it should, in theory, if that's activated, there it goes. Perfect. So move the bale over into storage for me. We'll turn that back down and get rid of this paint can because we don't need that. So you can see we have no bales waiting to be stored. Everything has been stored already. Now, let me try and pull out a couple of these bales. So we'll need to switch this over to out. I don't know. I can't pronounce it. I'm not going to pretend I can try that. And from here, we'll say I want to take out, let's take out 20 bales. There we go, our 20 bales. Now I'm going to tell it to spawn these 20 bales. Boom. And now we have 20 bales from our storage that have been put out here, ready for us to pick up. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Now, if we just drop these off, we want to put them into storage. Well, I would do the opposite. I would just simply come up to this icon up here and hit it, or get it to switch over to the top portion. You watch that little green light. Where'd it go? Come on, switch for me. There it goes. And once it does, those sport bales will automatically go into storage as long as auto mode is on, auto start mode there. And then after a certain amount of time, usually about a minute or two, these bales will, well, there you go, automatically move over to stored bales. So these are just bales that are kind of waiting to be stored. Once they're over here, they are stored bales. Now each one of these is 25,000 bucks to purchase and place. It doesn't matter on the size, doesn't matter what it's for, they are all the same. It also does come with a bale shredder area as well, so if you want to turn that into loose material, that gives you an option there. But I'm more interested in the bale barns themselves. Not bad. So 25 grand, 150 bucks a day. You can see 144 to 486 bales you can store in each. Not bad. That's pretty cool, guys. So there you have it. There is your PC mod update for today. I hope you guys did enjoy it. All the links for all of these mods are found in the description, so you guys can go and download them and play them yourself if you like. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will talk with you guys next time. This is Klutch. Over and out.